Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, welcome in. My name is Alynn, Yellow White. I am the High Priest of the Great Yellow White Wall. It's gaze be upon you this and every single one of your days. It's good to see all of you. I'm glad you were here. We got to start up things for everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. It is episode 39 of a series of unfortunate decisions. Our illustrious party has found themselves still exploring this. They find themselves deep beyond enemy lines as they explore this this stronghold of Sahaugen. When we left them, they had just gone downstairs from the second floor to the third floor, found a room full of Sahaugen, and said, "Maybe we're not going to go this way yet," and they went back upstairs. Slight retcon from the last time we played. I rewatched and recalculated how much time they had spent in here, and I said before it was 30 minutes, but really it's been 20 minutes based on everything that they've done. I overestimated, and when I rewatched it, I realized my overestimation. So yeah, so they still have about 40 minutes left of their current water breathing flasks, and another 40 minutes of our tentacle clad warlock as well. So with that said, without further ado, let's go talk to everybody, because I didn't mute them this time and they were nice enough to be quiet. I was really surprised by that.
It was hard.
It was. I kind of figured. I was like, I'm ready
to go. I was like,
yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Nice, Wilvain. Nice tentacle guy. Wait, is that Wilvain riding on
Yes.
Nate?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely is. All right.
The question I have is, how is he getting those images in there like that?
So,
AI.
yeah, probably.
Well, but yes, AI, but how does he get them to show and display?
You just put it into OBS and just do a virtual camera.
Yeah.
Oh!
See, like, great.
Noted. Thank you.
We're great. Perfect. Thank you for that.
Great.
All right. And now that that's been there, let's say hi to everybody. First things first. There we go. Yep. Now E-Rock's doing it. Get it out of your systems. Come on.
I'm good.
Get it all out of your systems. You just got to do it now. Yep. Perfect. Yes, perfect.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's terabytes of data on Wilvain on Danabo's computer, of just me doing really silly crap. I don't know why I feel like that's the case, but I feel like that's the case.
Doesn't
But
Danapo do a lot of the editing? So
that's true. I guess that's probably has something to do with it. So with that, let's start talking about all of our people. Let's start with right across from me on the other side. There is Captain E-Rock, who plays our changeling rogue Seable. Directly underneath me is the Rusty Panda, who plays the bard Nessa. Directly underneath Seabold is Null Hercules, who plays the dwarven cleric Mel.
cleared.
At the very bottom underneath Nessa, we have my illustrious mod. I am Pingus, who plays Nate Doe, our human warlock. And last but not least, in the bottom corner, who's currently playing me with the video, who's currently playing a gnome wizard, is Danabo, who's playing Wilvain Saverly, and gnome wizard extraordinaire. And by the way, I don't know if you knew this. You know what's really funny about the fact that Wilvain always pulls down his pants whenever he uses Gust of Wind? Do you know what the spell components are for Gust of Wind? Does anyone know that off the top of their head? It's a handful of legumes. i.e., beans.
Well, that makes a
So
lot of
legitimately, it's a fart joke. The gust of wind spell is indeed a fart joke. FYI. So keep that in mind.
Isn't this game full up on nonsense like that?
Oh
too?
yeah, almost all the spell components have some silly inside joke to them. So, like detect thoughts is a copper piece. It's a penny for your thoughts. It's fine. Anyway, let's continue. Let's do what we're gonna do. So, if everyone is where they need to be, we are on the second level of the fortress. And yeah.
So, did we ever come to a conclusion on what we actually wanted to do here, or were we kind of just carrying on about?
So you
being
were
indecisive?
Yeah, you were being indecisive, and I figured that was probably a good place for us to call it. Just because you weren't sure if you wanted to go downstairs yet, considering that you've only kind of explored a bit of this place, and there's probably still more of this level that you need to basically have an understanding of what's in here and how many creatures are in here, etc. Because as a reminder, you are here as recon to get a good count of how many is their total force in a layout of this place, so a counter-offensive can be planned.
So, here's my thought. I ain't going anywhere in any kind of a hurry, so I'm a bad idea to do much moving, so I'll stand in a corner relatively. But here's my thought. Let's utilize Nate Squid and it's been too long, I forget names. Seeable, sorry. And let's utilize Nate's and Seable's movement speed and run the hallway and see what you gents can find. While that's as far as I got, because I think it's just a bad idea for me to do any kind of movement, at least with any sense of reason. You know, I make too much noise.
Well, you are underwater right now, so the amount of noise that you make is going to be muffled by the fact that you're completely submerged in water.
Fair, but with a movement speed of 12 and a half compared to 120,
there is that, yes.
That's the primary thought here.
Okay.
So what are your all's thoughts?
I'm still
Hello.
trying to load the hard drive here.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's fine.
Wait, I was always here.
I was never not.
Feel like I've been thinking about this for months now.
I mean, it's funny how time works in this world, isn't it? Blink and it's like a long nap.
It's only been like 20
already-
minutes down.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes, guys. It's nothing. So
It
we've
was
been
like 2 months.
downstairs and we saw some people and we just immediately snuck back upstairs,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. You indeed saw some, I was gonna say downstairs Sahaugen, but I mean, I guess that's as good a name as any.
And then we saw a shark that was trained in a room. There's 2 sharks.
You saw
Yeah, right
multiple
across from
sharks.
us.
Yeah, so to the south west of where you are now, there is a room that you saw several sharks swimming around in.
Everybody's bleeding on me.
And roughly
So-
10 in that
I liked
other
it
room.
better when I said 2.
Yeah. Well, there were okay, so there were 2 sharks in the throne room
Oh, okay. Okay.
that was seen,
Okay.
along with, some other Sahaugen as well.
Just can go and fight the king, and I can just do octopus things.
We're here for recon, right?
Yeah,
So-
no. I'm here for you doing octopus things, but fighting a king underwater where he has the advantage with his council, I'm not that stupid. And I'm the dumb one. So. But seriously though, if you want to run the hallway that I'm looking down to the west, you and Seabold have the best stealth / speed for the majority of this exploration, and that's what I want to lean on, utilize.
We overestimate the amount of Sahagin and then underestimate, and I feel like we have at least an idea of what the minimum would be. So
we don't have an idea of what the potential maximum could be because this place is still reasonably unexplored. It's only partially.
Just send all the troops. Don't even take back. Just send in everyone because we're gonna need everyone. I feel like that is an accurate statement.
Well, yes, but for the sake of tactics and initial movement and troop placement, it'd be nice to know if there's a backdoor for flanking or some sharks to attack us with, or a group of magic casters that can cause havoc in the back lines. Right now, we've barely seen the king, and I think a little bit more, just a little bit more exploration, assuming we can do it intelligently, which is giving us a lot of credit, frankly. As long as we do it with some sense of intelligence, I think we can get away with keeping the fighting to a minimum. Optimistically, none while we're underwater, but I just don't want to be underwater, frankly.
Siebel just starts to go explore.
Yep.
Doing rogue things.
Were you sneaking, by the way?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. Give me a second here. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
I was under the impression we already went down here. It doesn't
You
feel like
did.
the map's
Yeah, for
revealed.
some reason it's partially like what's weird is that it seems like it reset the fog of war for some reason.
Oh, okay.
You did go down this way. This was okay, so as a reminder, matter of fact, we'll if you weren't planning on doing that, give me.
Yeah, I thought if it was unexplored already, I would go start filling in the map, you know?
Yeah, we went all the way down there.
Yeah, so there, I cleared it out a little bit so at least you can see it a little better. But essentially that was the antechamber that led up to where you saw the Sahaugen sitting on the throne with a Sahaugen in front of him in shackles, with two Sahaugen on the side with another one, and then there was two sharks swimming around in there as well that was seen.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way then.
I was pretty sure that was that had teed off. Okay, that's my bad.
But the door to the bottom left before everybody starts going left again or west again is, and I'm pretty sure, the shark room.
Yes, that's where the sharks. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Siebold just went running past it. And he's like,
That's
no,
why I'm like, did you're just gonna
sneaking." I
go
was
right
like,
on by there? Yeah.
Wrong answer.
Yeah, no, I think it just reset the fog of war, but that it's
Okay.
I moved Seabold to clear it again up to what he was able to see before. Actually, yeah. And actually, since Nate did it, it's actually going to be more like. Whoa.
Clear.
Whoa.
Whee!
There. Because he can see much further than any of you. All right.
So what I'm hearing is we have to go downstairs and potentially trip a fight with the screwballs at the door.
Well, just as a reminder, since it has been some time, you had a bunch of other hallways and things that you haven't even looked at yet.
Oh,
You've essentially only gone one direction, and you only went about halfway through, and you were able to see that in that antechamber there's another archway leading out of it going the other direction as well. So you have basically this big center area that you haven't done anything in, and then anything on the west side you haven't done anything with either.
So arguably the question is, do we want to try to get the group past line of sight of the king, or backtrack? I think we should backtrack. So we're not trying to fight the king. And then explore the west side of this level. That's my thought, at least.
I agree. The deeper we get and the farther away from the entrance we get, the more trouble we can get in, because they're just going to surround us.
Exactly. And again, I am severely limited on what I could do, which Tanky is essentially out of control and afraid right now. So it's kind of on you guys to do things.
I mean, you can always ride on our octopus friend.
How big is our octopus?
He's large.
Whole hallway.
Well,
yeah, he takes up the whole hallway. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess I'm riding along on one of his tentacles then. Wait, could have said it so much better. That's what I said. Hey, can I hitch a ride? I'm going to assume that's a yes. I don't care if it's a no. Damn it, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Damn it. I'm going to keep it 12.5 feet, the movement speed. It's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to be that asshole.
The fact that you just killed Panda just now with that noise you made is...
Just, I forgot he can't talk.
Yep.
So that was the perfect answer.
Is there a giraffe in here?
Yeah. Is that the noises that giraffe makes? So what are your all plans?
It sounds like we would like to. Well, are we like kind of going south and then westish, like filling out some hallways?
Yeah.
Because so if I recall now that we went like down this path. We can kind of see it on the screen that's grayed out or whatever.
Yeah.
And it goes at the bottom was the next level, and we noped out of that. Is that kind of right?
No.
Is that where the third?
No, that where you see those, that's where you came down.
Okay.
In that center part. So that's where you came downstairs from the dry area up top.
Okay. So the bottom south was our entrance in, and we made it all the way to here.
Yeah, and you went basically to the east side, right next to where you were.
Okay.
You went south around and then found that there was a large contingency of about 30 to 35 Sahaugen in the big room to the south, and you're like, you as a party decided to nope out of there. You did find some treasure in a room to the southeast, right? That was unoccupied at the time that you were able to go in, and you got some harnesses with some buckles that were worth a few gold coins and some other things as well.
Okay.
And then you went up and then came around and ended up where you were.
So are these stairs that are north of us? Is that where we went to?
That's where you went downstairs and found a bunch of Sahaugen in the next floor down. Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm one of Nate's tentacles. I'm just gonna stay there. He can take me wherever he wants to. I trust him.
Sure.
I didn't say hump. I said hold.
I understand.
Hug.
You said you trusted him. I said sure.
Oh, okay.
The king.
Where do you plan on going? Since everyone, it looks like everyone's kind of hitching a ride on Nate.
Yeah.
What's your strength,
mean,
Nate?
For the lulls, I would.
Currently, what is your strength? 17.
17.
Okay. I will allow it, but you will be moving at minus 10 feet. So 40 per. Your movement speed is now 40 if everyone's hitching a ride on you.
Well, doesn't Seabolt have approximately the same movement speed?
Yeah, I'll just stay separate then. If,
Okay.
If yeah, for sure. I feel like, yeah, I got some good movement.
Oh, that's right. You can swim and everything too. Oh, that's right, because you have swim speed. Wilvane has swim speed, and okay, everybody but Mel has swim speed right now.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to be here. I'm gonna drown.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay. No. It's just it makes more sense. Then we're not going to worry about it. You can move the 50 feet. Everyone else can kind of use you, but they're also able to swim, so that'll help lighten the load. So you can move your full. That works for me. All right. Well, you're basically the lead. So wherever you go, Nate, is where everyone's going.
Yeah.
I will let go though if you go towards the king. I will let go so hard.
I believe in you, Nate. This is your time to shine.
I think having the group coward lead us in this particular case is probably the best option, arguably.
Like fight.
I mean, I feel like having two giant lights while we're trying to stealth around isn't a very good option.
Somebody hug me. Put the light out.
I think I have a light on Mel too. Yeah, I do.
Did you put light on Mel? That's funny.
Yep.
Hmm.
So then Nessa could see the people. Even when she
that's
was far
right.
away.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now.
Is that something that persists, or can it be removed?
I mean, it's Nate's spell, so if he wants to, he can dismiss it.
Even as a squid?
Dismissing a spell is just dismissing a spell.
Just a wave of a tentacle.
Yeah, just yeah.
No, I'm gonna keep my light, but I'm gonna hug Nate's tentacle. So I'm gonna smush the headlights a little bit.
I got
It
you.
won't be as bright.
You're gonna hide them.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna hide your light.
One in each suction cup. So that way
Sure.
it kind of dims the light a little bit.
Sure, perfect.
You still
Excellent.
want to put it on my boobs. What do you want from me? Yeah. Exactly.
These.
All right.
Wow.
And with that being said, where are you going, Nate? Nate to Puss.
I guess.
We're locked to
Just
Puss.
going back down.
Okay. So you're gonna swim down. It's acting weird. Not a problem. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. We'll worry about moving the rest of you
Okay.
when we need to, essentially.
Fair enough.
We know everybody's keeping together, so this just makes it a little bit easier to go. All right.
Wish the fog of I could actually like see the main thing when I was focused on myself, so I know when I'm at the main hallway.
Yeah. What the hell?
H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Whoa.
That did a weird
He's
thing.
bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you. This'll be. You're gonna head to. What are you doing? Oh, I see what's happening. I need to cancel the movement, and then I can move you. So back to the main hallway.
Yeah.
All right. Here is basically the main hallway. This is the spot where that patrol went by, and you hit against the wall on that hallway to the south. As a reminder of just where you are right now. So from here, you have a hallway going northward. You have a... don't you also have advantage on stealth checks?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, 15. A little bit better.
Okay, I guess I'll just kind of go past that and see what's up there.
Okay. So as you quickly swim by, you see a fairly long hallway. About 100-foot long going down with a series of doors on as from the direction you were looking at on the right-hand side and another door at the very end of that hallway.
That's kind of up there. Sneaky like.
What are you doing there? Oh, you're opening that door is what you're doing?
Or,
Got it.
With it closed?
Yeah. The door was closed. That's why I was asking if you were opening it. What the heck
I'm apparently glitched inside the wall.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? There. So yeah,
Before I open it, I'll like put an ear up to it. I guess just slam my face up
even
to
have
it.
ears?
I don't know where
What do
my
they even
octopus
have?
ears.
I don't even know
See if I
octopus
can
have
hear
ears.
anything.
I gotcha. So as you try to feel for any kind of or sense any kind of, give me an perception check. So it seems quiet. All right, so as you open the door, the floor and walls of this room are tiled in a medium gray type of tile, and the ceiling's got white tiles on it. You can see from where you are, there's a small table in the center of the room, and it's neatly set with a silver bowl and a cup in the center of it. And next to the table is a bench. And from where you are, you can see in the southeast corner is a seaweed, a bunch of like seaweed like you've seen in many of the other rooms around here, a bunch of seaweed in the corner. And yes, and that's what you can see.
All right, I'll close that door and we'll go up and
Was anybody else
listening to the next one?
And just so anybody else, because I know you're all are going on, if you want to do anything other than like stick with him, let me know. Just interject, right? Because otherwise I'm assuming that you're just staying with him and doing what he's doing. So if any of you want to, go into a room deeper and check it out while he's continuing on, let me know, please. All right. You said you're opening that next room? Or you're gonna listen again?
Listen to
Okay.
see if...
And you did a 5. And yeah, so that one sounds very still and quiet as well. So
I'll open her up.
this has the same kind of medium gray color that the first room that you opened up had. Same white tiles, same table with a bench next to it, and in the middle of the table is a 4-inch long shark tooth. And the same corner that the seaweed bed was in the first room, you see another seaweed bed here.
on to the next one.
All right.
Done.
Are you doing anything?
Listening to the door
Yeah.
again.
That's, I figured. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, so again, this one, as well, is very quiet. You hear nothing. So, the same gray tiles, the same white tiled ceiling, the same small table and bench in the center of the room. But this one also has some colorful shells that have been kind of hung up on the walls as well. There is that same seaweed bed that's covering the southeast corner, and that is everything that you can see. Oh, and near the bed is a 1-foot false wooden statue of a shark. Sorry, I missed that. So there's a small wooden statue of a shark next to the bed.
I hate this.
Are there
I hate
3
sharks.
seashells or?
No, they're just very colorful seashells that have been kind of seaweed has been, like a hole has been drilled into them and seaweed has been threaded through and tied and hung up on some small nails that have been tapped into the walls.
All right, let's see. I can hear
Okay.
anything on this one.
So as you listen to that room, you can hear some voices being carried along with the through the water. Essentially, you can hear voices.
If he opens that door, I'm staying back.
I like crack it open to poke one of my octopus eyes through.
Yeah. Right.
I'm here for the ride.
So
I'm
as
in the
you
hallway.
go ahead and click open the door. There you go. So as you open the door, this austere room has that same gray tiled floor and walls with a white ceiling. But you can see on the eastern wall, there is a very large coffer with its lid closed. And otherwise, this room is very, very empty. The voices that you're hearing seems to be coming from the doorway to the west.
I immediately jump off of Nate, trying to be gentle as I do, and just beeline to the coffer. Mike, I would like to see if I can't open said coffer.
Okay, well, hold on. Give me... Just let me move it. Oh, because I'm doing it on the wrong thing. That's part of the problem. Okay, let me get you all where you need to be. Look how fast that dwarf moves.
Oh.
Okay, you're running in there.
Oh boy.
Might be faster if I
fact that
just
we all-
drug and dropped you all, but it's
Oh.
that might be faster. It is faster. And then who am I missing? Nessa.
So what I'm hearing is we should just roll for initiative now and call it good. Shit.
In the hallway.
So
I don't need to roll for
you
shit.
backed up. Yeah, I had you back up. I'm gonna move.
I would like to be about 60 feet away from them.
From that doorway where he is.
From the octopus, I want to be at the back of the group looking out for patrols
Okay,
down the hallway.
gotcha. So
So I can still see him, but
yeah, I got you. So about right thereabouts.
looks good.
Actually, let me put you in a square. Perfect. All right, so you're gonna head over to that coffer, right?
Yes.
So as you go deeper into that area, you can see. Hold on, let me double check this real quick. Yeah. All right. So as you can see near this altar, there are, well, actually you can see against the wall that there's a bunch of strange designs that are engraved into the walls. They're casting an eerie light throughout the chamber, so it's dim, very dim, but it's still light. And they are, you can see some Sahaugen chanting, wearing some sort of ceremonial robes that are all near the altar. Their arms are raised towards the ceiling, which is some, like, hard to kind of tell, but it looks like it's probably 20-30 feet based on what you can see. And you can't see the front of the altar, so you don't know what that looks like. And there looks to be on top of the altar some sort of viscera. Just gore of unidentified creatures laying on top of the altar. You can kind of see blood, rising off of it like smoke in the water. On one side of the altar, you can see a sack that seems to be squirming. So the one side of the altar that you can see, there's a sack there that's squirming.
And where is this chest coffer whatchamajig in relation to the section I'm in?
Sorry, say that again.
And where is this coffer in relation to where I'm at?
It's on the, so if you're going to that wall on the west side, it's on the complete other side of the room. On the eastern wall. So you're on the western wall by the door, it's all the way on the eastern wall.
So arguably within eye shot if somebody were to turn around from that altar.
Well, so they are all facing, here, let me actually do this.
There's just a tactic to, Nell's blinded by Lou and saw them
I gotcha.
after we bungled into the hallway, so.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, and one of the other things that you do catch, as you didn't quite notice it at first because your eyes were kind of focusing on the three Sahaugen that were chanting, but you do catch what looks to be a massive shark swimming above this place. It has two heads, and its fins have bands of pearl and gold wrapped around them.
Pearls and gold?
Yeah, on all surrounding its fins. So what you can see.
Oh, good lordy.
Kill that shark.
Well, listen, the player's reasonably smart. The character is kind of a goldophile.
So,
and go ahead, sorry.
So as you moved forward, just so I can show you what you saw before you went all the way up. Essentially, this is what you saw as you went on by. The three of them, now the shark is further up, about 30 or about 20 feet up. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that. There we go. So it's about 20 feet up above the altar. So you saw the three priestesses, well, the three Sahaugen with their ritual things on, and then you see that large shark swimming around up top. Going up there, you can only see the one priestess.
Okay, cool.
So, I know that you said you were just keeping an eye on everything, Wilvane. What are you and Seabold and Nessa doing?
I'm keeping an eye on both the squid. I don't know. Is he a squid or an octopus?
He's an octopus.
Okay, thank
An
you.
octopus.
So keeping an eye between Nate and Wolvane, I'm gonna say closer to the center of this hallway. That way I'm prepared if we get flanked
Gotcha.
in the rear.
Understood.
Giggity.
Yeah, I'm very nervous about our our cleric going in for the coffer. I think I'm just gonna stick
Good
near
that he
this
saw
door in
that
case I need
giant
to
shark
jump
thing.
into the-
That's probably going to be important later. The report.
The one that you closed the door on. Oh yeah, everyone did see that. So yeah.
Frankly, the cleric's in conflict right now. He feels incredibly unsafe where he's at, but did you see the pearls on that son of a bitch? We have enough magic. We could if we, and like he's back against the wall, keeping an eye on that one priestess, but you could tell he's looking at Nate, looking at that priestess, looking at Nate, almost as if he's weighing options. Maybe somebody will tell him something before he does something stupid. Maybe somebody will get. I don't know what to do. I know.
Making as many
really...
X's as I can with all of my tentacles.
So what are you doing, Nate?
Just
'Cause you-
Xing, trying to.
Yeah, you haven't seen any of the things that he saw, but you did see him like start to move out towards the coffer and then stop and then push himself up against the wall. So you know that there's probably something in that room.
I mean, by now when he moved forward, I probably would have peeked ahead a little bit.
Yeah, it peeking your head out, yeah, you can see the same thing. There's definitely a two-headed shark in there and three priestesses.
That shark is bigger than I am.
So
Gigantic. I'm only large.
While that's all happening, I'm gonna search this room. I'm curious about the statue and stuff that was in here.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and why is it not opening?
now, that treasure coffer is far east wall, or is it tucked into the corner in the top right?
It's all the way against the eastern wall.
Like in the center of the room or in a corner?
Center.
Bitch.
So Seabold, as you go into that room, over there on the west side, or as you go into that room, you notice that as well as you move further in, right? You notice that all the way to the south. Sorry, I was moving you.
Yeah.
All the way to the south in the corner, the southwestern corner, there is a coffer with a lid on it, that you couldn't see from the doorway, obviously, because it was around the corner.
Okay. Can I see if there's any traps or anything around it?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Right. You don't see any evidence of any kind of trap or anything.
Okay. Can I open it or is it locked?
Yeah, it opens no problem.
Okay.
Inside,
what am I
you
seeing?
find. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inside there is looks to be about 40 gold pieces and a silvered hand mirror.
Ooh. What's a silver hand mirror? Is this just a mirror?
It's a hand mirror made of
decorative?
silver. Yeah, it's a hand mirror that's
Oh.
made of silver.
Oh, probably worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bag those.
All right. Yeah, so 40, and then I will drop this in our inventory.
Okay.
How long is all this taking, Alan?
So you guys talked for about 5 minutes. And then it only took about another minute to get to where you are, plus opening the doors took about another minute. So it's been about 7 minutes. So it's been about 27 minutes total.
And the searching?
Well, the searching was happening while he was moving up and all that. So this was kind of happening at the same time what was happening up in that northern room. So yeah.
So they've been stood still for about 2 to 3 minutes?
Yes. Right around there, yes.
Anything of... Oh, go ahead.
As stealthily and sneakily and silently as I could possibly manage, I, against my own better judgment, will just get out of here.
Okay, give me a
Don't like
stealth
this.
check first.
I hate this
He's
answer.
within tentacle length. I'm just gonna grab him by the face and yank him.
Yoink him. Got it. Go ahead and give me a stealth check first there. It will be disadvantaged, so that's a 10. Okay. And let's see. What is his stats here? Okay. Oh, he can't see. Well, he can kind of see.
So roll initiative is what I'm hearing.
Oh man. No, I rolled low. This guy's got a +5 and I rolled a 5. So tie goes to the runner. So GG, you were able to get yoinked back in real quick.
That's unfortunate. Frankly, I was kind of hoping to be heard, but we'll run with it. And
You can always go back in, Mel. Nobody's stopping you. I'm stopping you. I don't want you to go back in. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes, but I want, if nothing else, put on the show that I'm at least trying to be smart, despite me hoping that we get drug into the fight with the gold-covered pearl shard, so that I can inevitably get paid. But if that didn't happen, well, then I already got paid. It's fine. Let's get out of here. Fine. And I'll find my seat back upon wherever it is, or however we'd managed to do the thing about traveling with the Nate Squid. Natipus? Natipus.
Hell's bald, right? Or I guess you're probably wearing a helmet, aren't you?
Say what?
You're bald, right? Or are you wearing a helmet?
Arguably I'd be wearing a helmet, but it's relatively smooth, so you could probably get a sucker on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, sucker on your face. I can.
Sure.
Are you wearing a helmet? No, doesn't matter the answer. I'm suckering your face.
Suckering your face regardless.
Good lord.
Dragging
See, this
you
is why I
back.
don't want... Yeah.
All right, so you're just gonna beat feet, pulling him with you, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna hitch your ride as he
Grabbing
comes
people
back.
out the
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
So,
So
for all intents and purposes, I'm essentially wrapped up and one of your tentacles around my face.
Yep. With another
Okay.
one probably holding on to something else, so if your helmet just doesn't fly off and you know, will end up in La La Land.
Okay.
Little water baby.
So okay. So yeah, no, somebody's got to hold on to the dwarf from doing dumb things. Got you. Good call.
All right, so you're swimming down that way, Seabold. You were still in that room. You do hear them kind of take off down that hallway. Yes, I know
Yeah,
you're hitching a ride, so
That's my cue to scooch out of here, grab some loot, and go.
got it. Yeah, so you were able to grab the stuff. You went all the way down to the base there. Sorry, this stupid keep clicking it incorrectly. All right, so you make your way all the way down. Everybody else catches up to you easily because one of them's being drugged by you. And what's everybody? Okay, now where are you going? What are you doing?
I suppose I'll go further down the hallway.
Hooray for advantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go ahead and zip your way over. There is a large set of double doors leading into that big room that you only caught a glimpse of earlier. And you can see another hallway leading northward, and a little further down, a hallway leading southward. Based on what you've already explored, you're pretty sure if you continue southward, it'll take you back towards the stairwell that you came down.
Listen to see what's at the other side of this door.
You hear chanting. Not unlike the chanting that you could easily hear when you were up at that other door.
Let's do a little tiny peek through.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So as you open the door, you can see these very large, this large pillared room, since you have a much better view of it now. Walls and floors are covered in gray tiles, the ceiling covered in white tiles. There are pillars supporting the ceiling and run down the length of the area on either side of the center. On the pillars themselves, you can see several mosaics of tentacles and tentacle creatures that have tentacles kind of flowing around the entirety of the thing. You can see the altar that's built against the northern wall of the chamber. The stone base is covered in carved shark eyes that stare out in all directions. And the eyes themselves look like they're inset with some sort of dark stones, which seem to kind of glint and reflect bluish light that fills this room from all of the rooms, or for all the runes that are on the walls themselves. You can see the three chanting Sahaugen, all again with the same ceremonial robes near the altar, their arms raised. The gore lying on the altar with the wisps of blood coming off of it, and a massive two-headed shark. Again, fins adorned with bands of pearl and gold are swimming in circles above. Is swimming in a circle above them, or above the altar.
Maybe we'll make a little happy octopus noise because of all those tentacles, mosaics, and stuff. And then I'll shut the door as fast as I possibly can. And
give me a quick. Let's do history. Give me a quick history check. Okay. You do recognize that same three-tentacled creature with the multiple sets of eyes that you've seen multiple times, not only in this temple, but on the Abbey grounds that was broken down. If you don't remember, the broken statues and things on the Abbey grounds, you see more of that same creature on these. And that reminds you that, yeah, you've seen those things before. All right, as you move further down the hallway, again, you see another very long hallway leading northward. There are several doors on the western wall, and it ends in a doorway. But not only does it actually... Yeah, and you can barely make out that there looks to be it looks like where the door is, the hallway also turns and continues to the east.
Okay. Well, I suppose let's do the same thing. Go to this door, have it a listen.
All right. As you listen to this,
I'm with them as well. We've got that right. We're like all there.
yeah,
kind of thing.
everyone's still together right now.
Okay.
As you put your ear to the door, you make out what sounds to be like singing or humming. You're not quite sure which.
Interesting. I guess I'll try and peep through the door again. Oops. Let's do it again too.
Yeah, just in case you do better than a 23. Yeah, so as you open the door and peek in, you see the floor and walls are still that same tiled medium gray with white ceiling tiles. There's a small table in the center of the room just as before, and there's a matching bench beside it. There's that seaweed bed in the southwest corner, and the southeast corner, and in the southwest corner you can actually make out a closed coffer. There are, on the bench, you see a Sahaugen who wearing the same types of robes that you saw in the big room, and she seems to be attending to and taking care of some sharks. There looks to be about 4 sharks in this room, one in her lap, as she seems to be preening over it and checking it over. And yeah, that's what you see. And she don't see nothing.
Be a no from me, dog. Just gently close the door. Move on.
Nope.
All right. So again, as you listen to this door, oh yeah, you can definitely hear what sounds to be rhythmic chanting coming from this room. A different sound and a different noise and a different timbre than what was happening in the main.
Forgetting to hit advantage. I'll crack the door open and
Okay.
see what I can see.
So this room, the walls are tiled in a dark green color. On the northern wall that you can make out a large mosaic which depicts a huge 2-headed shark leading countless Sahaugen towards the surface of the water. And on the all the way to the western wall, there is an altar that's made out of a massive shark jaw and teeth just mounted on a stone base. And the stone base itself is surrounded by a bunch of small skulls of and living sea creatures like starfish and the like. And in the middle, you can see a single priestess facing away from you towards the altar.
Okay, I'll just close the door.
Okay.
And then I'm going to detach everybody from me, since I'm assuming it looks like the rooms kind of connect to the big scary shark room.
Okay. Is anyone gonna try to hang on for dear life as he tries to shake you away?
No. I'm happy to be back to my own general fuckery again.
All right, you got a 24 on
Stealthily
that. Okay.
run up there.
So what I'll do is I get everybody in their place.
I would still like to be 60 feet back.
Okay, that's thank you.
I'm also going to. I've been thinking about this. I want to disguise self,
Okay.
but I can only make myself a foot taller. So I think I'd have to be a child's target.
Okay. So just a shorter Sahaugen, essentially. Is that concentration?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Would it be better to be disguise myself as a child or as a short? Do they have short ones? How big are they?
I mean, they're basically medium size. You've seen most of them seem to be, you know, around 5'5" to 5'7", except for like the couple of very, very large ones that you've come across, when those have been, you know, anywhere from 8 to 10 feet tall.
So a 4-foot one is not going to be a warrior. Oh, okay. So I'll make my clothes match one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
Whatever rags and stuff.
Okay.
Over
Easy enough. Like the priestesses you just saw, or
if they look small enough, yes.
Okay.
Make my staff match. Oops.
Sweet. All right, easy enough. That is done. You now look like a short Sahaugen. Not super short, but just a short one. All right, so you were gonna head up, right, Nate?
Yep, and just kind of peek through that door
Okay.
as fast as I possibly can.
So what I'm gonna, so as you get to this corner of this room, one of the first things that happens is that you immediately see that hallway leads back into that main central chamber where that shark is.
Okay.
Had a feeling.
Are you wanting to still go towards that door?
Yeah, I just want to,
Okay.
sneakily go over there and open the door, just kind of peek through.
Sneakily deekily. Okay. And you rolled a 24. Got you there. So as you open the door, it pretty much ends right at a wall, and it looks like there's a small hallway going to the west.
I'll sloop into it as fast as I can.
Schloop? Is that the word?
Octopus. I could just kind of go through the crack that I opened it to see what was in it.
That's true. That's true. Let me do this real quick. just to make sure he doesn't roll a 20. Okay, nope. He does not see you. And yeah, so you go into this bigger room, and the floor and walls of this room are again tiled in the same gray with the white ceiling. In the center of the room is this time is a white stone table, the top surface covered in gold colored engravings. 3 small ornately carved benches stand near the table, and a seaweed bed fills up the southeast corner. But otherwise it looks pretty empty.
Just in case, I'll kind of sneakily.
Okay. So as you kind of go deeper in there, there's the bed in the southeast corner. There's the benches. I think that covered all that already. Yeah.
Nothing really new.
Nothing that you can other than what I mentioned, the seaweed bed, the ornately carved benches, and the table with the gold inlay.
Right. There wasn't like any documents or anything on the table.
No.
Not like I don't.
But I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
this room definitely looks like it's way more opulent than the other ones, comparatively. All right.
YOLO.
All right. As you move through, he does not see you.
Aw. I mean, what those pearls?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, I continue on, grab people's faces as needed.
Gotcha. And headed back. All right. So we are definitely, you're now right around the 35 to 37 minute mark, give or take. Just FYI. So you're going all the way back down to the corner, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Easy enough. All right. Where are you going now?
Okay. Oh. Over there.
Oh, right. Yeah, so
Sorry.
go ahead.
I was talking and I realized I was muted because my cat was meowing.
Oh.
I was just asking what happens when time is up. Do they just start suffocating and inhaling water, or do they want to go ahead and drink the underwater potion again?
You can do that. Yeah, you can hold your breath too. Like, you can hold your breath.
Okay.
But
yeah, I know that I'm okay, but I'm just talking.
No.
about
I'm
them,
saying you
like-
can hold your breath. Like, anybody can just hold your breath. So, and you can hold your breath
Oh.
for, I don't remember the exact number, but for quite a few rounds before you start drowning. So,
Okay.
it gives you plenty of time to drink another water breathing potion.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
and just to be clear, everybody that needs a water breathing potion has one at hand. Yes.
Yes.
So I have a pile of them.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So as you move down, again, you see that hallway that you were kind of leads back. So when you get to the base of the T, there is an archway leading southward, and you can't make out. You can't really make out a lot of what's in here. But you can hear what sounds to be like orders being given. You can only assume since you don't understand the language. But it sounds like orders being given, and then you can hear like the sounds of like trident hilts or butts being, bounced against the stone floor.
he goes that
Kind
way,
of the
I'm
same as
jumping
the
off.
other room.
Pretty much the same as the other room on the other side of the that you saw before.
Yeah, I'll drop everybody again and give it a peek.
Okay.
Getting
20,
lucky with those
27. Okay. Yeah, there's no way these guys don't see nothing. I don't think. Yeah, so as you go into this room, you can see what looks to be about 20 Sahaugen lined up in a formation with another Sahaugen kind of standing in front giving them orders, and as he gives them what seems to be the orders, they adjust their formation in various ways. They brandish their tridents in various ways. You also see that there are 4 sharks in there as well.
I'll go back up, pick everybody up,
Mhm.
and
Has anybody been keeping track about how many Sahaugen they've saw? Just wondering.
Nate doesn't know how to count. He's an octopus. He can count to 8.
You can count to 8 and that's it. That makes sense. All right. As you continue your trek around, the hallway continues northward into another corner, and as you traverse up that way as well, it curves back around to another hallway. And if you haven't quite noticed it yet, the place is pretty while not perfectly symmetrical, it is definitely symmetrical in a lot of ways. So as you look up this hallway, about halfway up the hallway, you can see you can see another hall going eastward. And you see that this ends in a stairwell going south.
Let's see what's on the side of the staircase.
So as you get closer, as you get about, I'm gonna back you up a little bit. Seabold, as you get closer, you absolutely notice with your keen senses that on the eastern wall here, there is, while all the tiles are that have been on the wall have all been kind of normal, this one you can definitely tell that there is a door shape in the tiles. It's very subtle, but you can see there's clearly an outline of where a door should be in the pattern of the tiles.
Where did we end up? Hold on.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're not there. Let me.
We scooched all the way up.
Yeah, sorry, that's my.
Okay, I
that's
didn't
my
see
mistake.
any of this.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to investigate some kind of craziness up here.
Well, you see it. You know it's there.
Oh, okay.
Your passive totally blew it out of the water. So that's why I was like, yeah, you just see it.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to. Does it appear to be like locked? Does there seem to be a mechanism to open it?
You don't see any kind of mechanism or anything like that seems to operate the door.
Is there any like scuff marks on the ground where the door would slide open? Or
No.
anything like that?
No.
Can I just push on it and see if it
opens.
does anything? Oh. All right.
See the door.
Yeah, you see the door. Yeah. So as you push on it, it just slowly slides in. It looks like it opens inward, and you see a small hallway leading up where it goes about 30 feet and then turns northward about 2 to 3 feet where it ends at another wall.
And
This one might be for me to sneak up and take a look.
Okay.
A little bit further. So I'm gonna scooch on up there.
All right. Yeah, so as you look down, are you going in further?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start. I'm gonna work my way in. Just
Yeah.
kind of quietly.
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Sure. Ooh-doo-doo-doo.
I've officially started a note with a count.
Okay.
It's a little rough in spots, but
You have a plus 10 on your stealth? Holy crap.
Oh
You're a
yeah.
rogue.
Yeah.
Like, you're a rogue. That makes sense. I just didn't realize it was a plus 10 until you just rolled it just now. I'm like, wow. Yeah, so as you get further in there, you don't see any kind of traps or anything in the room, and you clearly see where this wall goes northward, that there's clearly a door here as well.
Okay.
And it looks, you can this time see that there looks to be a indent on the wall to the eastern side that this would probably swing into if you open it. So it swings inward.
Like another okay.
Yeah.
So this just scoops up like, okay. So it's another kind of hidden wall. I'm gonna kind of, well,
Like I said,
can
you'd
I
have to
hear
pull
anything
in
on
on
the
it to
other
make it do it.
side?
So you're checking it again?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
let's just kind of
Yeah.
do a
Go
little
ahead and give me another perception check.
Okay. Come on. Whoa, I don't know why I went twice. Sorry.
Meh. It's not a problem with the
Okay,
plus
either
7.
one.
You're
Take
fine.
the worst.
Yeah, you don't see anything that looks like it's a trap or that something's going to jump out and get you by opening
Okay.
this.
All right, I'm gonna kind of peek my way in. Do a little peek.
All right. As you open this door and peek in, this room is tiled in a deep, dark, rich green color. The walls are frescoed with representation of a bunch of different marine plant life. There's a large, much larger than anything you've seen so far, a seaweed bed that fills the northwest corner of the room. There's also a spear propped up against the wall. And in the center of the eastern wall, there's a mirror with a filigree metal frame, and below that is a very large coffer.
Okay. So okay, so we've got a coffer.
Yep, on the eastern
We've
wall.
got, there's a mirror with a filigree frame. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Is it just like a normal looking trident that was up against the wall, or is it
It's a
super
spear.
fancy?
It is a spear, and it looks like a normal spear.
Huh.
Okay, I want to check I'm gonna go to the coffer and check for traps on that.
So you're gonna walk up to the coffer. Go ahead and give me a. Now, when you get to the coffer, one of the things you notice is that it is closed, like all the other coffers. This one has a keyhole on it. That's something that you notice that none of the other coffers that you've witnessed such far have had a keyhole on. So just to keep that in mind, that this one does look a little bit different, and it's much larger than the other ones. Yeah, so go ahead and we'll just take your 23 since you already rolled it twice by accident. We'll just take that one.
Okay.
And what you notice is that under the lid there is a slot. And you also very much know that this is a very trapped chest. You can't quite get the nature of it, but based upon the slot that's there, that's a false keyhole.
Okay. Yeah. So they wanted you to try it. Okay.
Oh, and you're like in this room, so let me move you in here.
Okay.
So there is a opening, an archway that leads into another room. You can tell based on over on the eastern side there, and the tiles are a pinkish color, like the color of corn.
Do I have the ability to disarm this trap in any way?
I mean, possibly.
Okay.
Are you going to try?
I'm going to. I think we're gonna I'm gonna hold off on that for a moment.
Okay.
I kind of want to peek to make sure there's nobody in through this other room on the side.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna kind of scooch over here.
Right, so as you move a little closer,
adjoining room is about.
This adjoining room is tiled in a pretty much entirely in coral pink. The walls have scenes and frescoes and mosaics of Sahaugen standing victorious in combat over like large groups of squid, whales, and various large sea creatures just like that. In the middle of the room is a table, and it has benches on all four sides of it. And in the middle of the table is a small silver object.
I'd like to go check on this object on the table.
Okay. As you get to the table itself, what you see is a medallion. It's about 2 inches in diameter on a fine silver chain. The side of the medallion that is upward currently has the image of a shark on it.
Okay. It's sitting on the table.
It's just sitting right on the table.
Grab that.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab that.
So as you kind of pick it up, you flip it over. On the other side of it, there looks to be about a dozen tridents that are in an offset circle that form the shape of a star on the back side of it. And it looks to be, like you could probably get a pretty penny for it.
Okay. Does any of these markings match like what might have been on the chest in the other room?
So the chest itself was basically mostly unadorned, right? It was just It's just a stone box.
Okay.
But the slot is about 2 inches wide.
I'm gonna scooch this old medallion back to the old Chesterino in this other room.
Okay.
So wherever that is in here.
Yep. And I dropped that medallion in your inventory. You have that. So what are you gonna do?
So I guess I'm gonna take a chance with this chest. Is there anywhere this looks like it slots in, or could
the slot that was directly underneath the lid? Not the false keyhole, but the slot that was hidden directly underneath the lid.
Okay.
It's the exact right size to be pushed into it.
Okay. I'm gonna do it like a USB and try a 50-50 chance on which way it goes.
Okay. As you push the medallion into the lock, you hear a click.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. That's a good sign. I'm gonna just go ahead and try to open it up then.
The coffer opens easily. Inside, you can see the following. There's a leather harness adorned with a bunch of small rubies and looks
Good.
to be buckles made of platinum. There's also a large canvas bag, or well, not a large, but a small canvas bag. Within it, what feels like coins. Not quite sure what
Okay.
kind yet, unless you open it. There
Okay.
is a stone box. There is a silver frame holding a portrait of a Sahaugen. And it's painted in oil. And there is a small statuette of a shark made out of gold.
Okay. Can I like quickly look in the canvas bag and see if there's anything important?
It looks to
there?
be about 20 platinum pieces in it.
Okay. And then you said a stone box.
Yes, a stone carved box.
Okay. Is it easily opened, or is
Yeah,
it something I
it-
should probably just
No,
stash away?
it has a simple hinge on it and it's easily opened. It's not locked or anything.
Let's take a gander at that.
All right, so inside that box, there looks to be some sort of plant in it.
Oh. Ooh.
You've seen similar plants in the room where
Oh,
that
yeah.
one Sahaugen was praying.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this stuff. I know we have like limited time, like to go through here. Back in this back in the other room, was there any doors going further, or was that just that room? The second room, which was where we got the medallion.
Sorry, say that
Or
again.
if you're moving stuff over, that's fine too.
Yeah, no,
Slow down.
I was reading and doing some stuff. So
Okay.
add the 20 platinum to your inventory.
Okay.
And I'll drop the rest of it
On it.
on you.
Okay.
Are you just? Oh, and by the way, there's like it looks to be like 6 bundles of whatever that weed, whatever that plant material is.
Okay.
There looks to be 6 bundles of it.
Okay.
Six bundles of OG dank Kush.
I mean,
All right.
Smoke underwater.
okay, ruby harness, and then six things of rapture. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, you have all the stuff. Now what were you gonna do?
I just kind of usher the octopi guys. What is he, a squid or octopus?
He's an octopus.
Okay. Just kind of share quickly. I got some loot out of a coffin thing, or coffer thing in here.
Same,
We might need
whatever.
coffins later, but
Yeah.
yeah. And was there another door on the?
In that
this
other
other
room, yes,
room?
there was a
Yeah.
door on the northeast side.
Okay. I don't know if I just go check that quick, or do I want to rope other folks back into this? That little.
Well, what are you doing? You tell me.
I'm gonna go check that real quick. I'm gonna
Okay.
peek in there and go see what it is.
All right.
So.
So you head up to that door to the north,
Mm-hmm.
and as you get close to it, you can hear what sounds like angry Sahaugen noises coming from the
Okay.
other side.
I would like to peek in just to get a count for the group to see what's in there.
Okay.
I think we should probably be doing our diligence and like keeping track here.
Hold on, I'm accidentally moving things that I don't mean to move. All right. So yeah, you go up there. And you're gonna open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna do it stealthily?
Heck yeah.
Then roll me a stealth check first.
Okay. Let's be sneaky. I know I was excited about finding some loot, but
Don't lose your head. Don't lose your head. Oh yeah. Without a problem, you open the door, and what you see looks to be a side chamber into a throne room.
Rah-rah.
You can only make out through the length of your dark vision a pillar right off in the distance, but you can catch the edge of what looks to be a throne. Whatever the voice is that you're hearing seems to be coming from that chair, but you can't see far enough. Your dark vision cuts off where you can't see who's sitting on it. But you've seen this from a different angle. You're like pretty sure.
okay. Oh, we did. Oh yeah, if I zoom back, I wouldn't specifically know that, but I think it was from earlier. Yeah, we peeked up from below, probably.
Okay,
I'm gonna go back to report to the group.
Are you closing the door
Just
or keeping it open?
Yeah, let's close that door a little bit.
Got it. So you peeked in, saw what you saw, closed it back up. Gotcha. All right, so you're heading back to everybody else?
Yeah,
all right.
Scooping back to everybody else, letting them know I got some loot and found the throne room, which connected to a spot we saw before.
Yep. So yeah, now that you've kind of spent, another few minutes exploring this place, you feel like you've gotten a really good lay of what this floor seems to have to offer, knowing that it's been pretty much symmetrical for the most part, except for some of the rooms towards the middle. But as far as everything that you've gone into thus far, it seems you've gone into pretty much every room that you've come across. Obviously, other than what other rooms may be up and off of the other rooms that you didn't actually go all the way in due to having it full of Sahaugen.
Okay.
Well, I say we go downstairs then. Or point downstairs.
All eight tentacles just kind of pointing downstairs. Okay. We can do that. So
Do that and immediately saw nerds, or was it a little bit in there? I don't remember.
it was
It was pretty much immediate on the other side.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was, well, the stairs went down about 40 feet and there was a wall. So it wasn't until you got to the base of the stairs and kind of peeked around the corner before you saw people in it. This one looks to be about the same what you're seeing is that it goes down and there's a wall on the on both sides of the stairwell going all the way down, and it does look like it goes down about 40 feet.
I'm staying up here.
If the octopus drags me along, I'm coming with.
Okay, so you're gonna stay up top, and then
Yes.
Are you going down, Nate?
I am.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and call it break. We've been going for about 2 hours. Let's go ahead and take yourselves a quick break here before we move downstairs and to see what we've got to see. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, so about 8:25 Central Time. We will be back, and we'll see what we got to see downstairs. We'll see you all in a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with more Dungeons and Dragons. See you in a bit. All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm
Hello.
glad to have you all here. Oh, the notes popped up. We don't need the notes on the stream. Boop. Bye.
At least it said, and you said /save in the the
Yeah,
text chat.
don't worry about it. It like I said, it pretty much saves it immediately. So, but
Okay.
the database on my side saves every 5 minutes, give or take. So,
All right, cool. I shan't worry about it then.
okay. So when we left off, you all were about to go downstairs. Nessa said she was going to stay up top. Mel was all along for the ride. Who else is along for the ride?
Hello.
Well, I guess it's just
I'm-
me. I just guess it's me and
I'll
Nate.
just
then.
follow.
Okay.
If Nefsa stays up there, she can't see anything.
She's got light on her still.
Oh, okay. There's no more suction. Okay. So if Nessa stays up there, she's just visible.
Yeah.
Well, if we hear screaming, it'll be fine, right?
And we're what, 40 minutes in?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
we tell her there was
And it's
20
about
dudes down in the
five-
room.
5 minute walk back. Swim back.
Give or take. Yeah. If you go directly, yeah, it shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes. By the way, you all got really lucky with random encounter rolls. I'm just gonna let you know that. Anyway.
I was kind of picking up on that. I felt like everything we went by, some should have got us already.
Well, so like there's some things there, but there's also patrols. But you've been extremely lucky on the die rolls for the patrols. So like you didn't come across any random patrols. All right. So let's get everybody. What I'm going to do, just to make life easier, I am going to put Nate in a spot here, and then I'm gonna put Seabold right next to. I did share this. This is going to be Fortress Player 3, but I'll do it again in a second once I get you all situated. You're gonna stay at the tippity, Nessa?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the top of the stairs, kind of inlet to that door we just opened.
Okay. So you're gonna stay in the little hidden
Yeah.
alcove.
Mhm.
Got it. So you're gonna be like, boop.
Yep.
Okay. So what are the I know Mel's going downstairs. So what are you doing, Wilvane?
I'll stay where I was, 60 feet behind, wherever. Nate's going.
So basically at the top of the stairs, but back a little ways.
Yeah, but I'll follow him down. I'll leave Nessa if Nate keeps going.
If you have to.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So Mel is downstairs. Seabold is downstairs, and you're gonna remain upstairs until he gets all the way down. Got it. All right. Let me go ahead and do this.
Oh, quick question for Nate. You still have your double grip on Mel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just being sure.
This thing is too big for its own good.
Giggity.
That's what he said.
No, that's what she said.
Or
It could
either,
be both.
maybe both. Who knows?
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both? Da-da-da-da. Okay. So yeah, the three of you start to head down. Are you going all the way down to the very bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that you've noticed as you go down is that as you get closer to the bottom, it kind of opens up, and there are walls. It's definitely quieter than the other stairwell was when you got towards the bottom.
I'll kind of peek around and see.
Yeah, so as you kind of go up, the stairwell ends, and it essentially does a 180 and turns around and goes back south.
Well,
Just going to go across. Sorry, I was reading.
yeah, so I can.
So as you get around the corner, you see essentially just a big, long hallway. There is an archway about 60 feet down the hallway. And you can see that the hallway then continues further on and seems to bend to the east.
You can look what's down that hallway.
All right. So as you get a little further in, you're pretty much down the stairs at this point, Wilvane. And are you going to continue to stay upstairs?
Follow behind Wilvane.
Okay. So yeah, as you follow behind everybody else, you two are going to be there and there. Let me go ahead and put you in a general vicinity of where you're going to be. You're there. You're there. And then you two are here and here. All right. Close you. I'll need you both. All right. Now, so as you look down this hallway or on into this room, you find yourself looking into a fairly large room. It's got a small 20-foot hallway that leads into it. It looks to be about 50 feet from the hallway to the opposite side of the wall, and then it kind of just the length of the room kind of disappears further in. You can see several shelves. It looks to be like a large storage area based on what you can currently see. On the floor near the south wall, you can see coils of rope. There looks to be some piles of hides and things like that. And
Hides?
you can make out all those kinds of things. And there are piles of hides, like I said, lashed around with cords, and there's a heap of nails and a bunch of other like random odds and ends like building materials and things like that you can see. And you can also see swimming around above some of the shelves looks to be a few sharks.
Oh, what's with those hides? Fine.
You can loot them later when we come and kill everything in here.
Now the sharks are small,
Yeah.
by the way. So you've seen these sharks. They're not huge sharks, most of them. Outside of that one giant two-headed shark, right? It was really big. But some of the other sharks that you've come across are much smaller. 2 to 3 feet in length.
So they're just baby sharks.
No, you dare! I swear to, I will bite you first.
Don't you do dare.
Yeah, don't you do. And just because where you're standing, what did you roll? You rolled a 26. They ain't gonna see you.
Just because you sang that. 3 sharks.
Yeah, 3 more sharks. A mommy shark, a daddy shark, and a grandpa shark.
Oh, no.
And everybody roll
Negative
initiative.
5 to your roll. Yeah.
All show up. Do.
Okay. Thank God for advantage.
Right.
I'll go down.
All right. Continuing southward, the hallway swings to the west, to the east, and then looks to swing to immediately to the south. As you continue your travels, as it moves to the south, it then almost immediately, about 20 feet down, turns back to the east. As you get a little bit closer, you're starting to hear, it's hard to quite make out, but there seems to be a lot of commotion. Happening somewhere deeper.
Oof.
All right, 14. All right, you're starting to move a little bit further south, and now the hallway continues on and is much wider. The sounds of the commotion seems to get louder as you continue. There is about 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet in, there is a hallway going southward.
Peek and see what's down that hallway.
Right, as you continue further down all the way, you can see a very long hallway going south. About 100 foot long. About 80 feet down, there is an opening.
And
Now,
which
one thing
direction
that
is
you've
commotion to be sound?
One thing that
Sorry.
you've noticed in this place, since you've been down here, is that the water has been getting steadily colder as you've gone further down into the water.
That mean that Nessa's headlights are getting brighter?
No. I know you were going with that.
Oh,
She-
Damn
I
it.
think she just got it.
I didn't understand. I forgot the word colder, so I was like, why does it matter if my headlights get brighter? But yeah, I get it. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
But the commotion, is that to the south then?
You can hear it to the south, but you can also hear it to the east.
Okay. Well,
Now, does it sound like building commotion or just ruckus and commotion?
Ruckus and commotion is all you can really make out right now. Nothing distinct.
go and sneak and see what I can.
All right, as you
see in that
continue
hallway.
southward, as you look, you seem to be staring into what might best be described I wouldn't know if I would necessarily call it. It looks like it leads into a very, very large area. So after about 30 feet in, which is as far as you can see, everything kind of drops off. The floor kind of disappears, and you can see nothing else past it. You can see a large some pillars off in the distance, about 60 feet and 10 foot off to one side, to the north, as well. But it looks like it's just a big open area, but it looks like where the floor ends, like it disappears, as if like either there's a cliff or maybe steps, but you can't quite see from where you are at right now.
Interesting.
And the noise is coming from that direction for sure.
I'll sneak in a little bit and see if I can get a better look.
Okay. As you get in here, this entire room, so just wait.
Okay.
You rolled a 0. Wow.
That means, what do you want from me?
You are up on a tiered gallery. It's got 3 levels with about 10 feet between each of the levels. So the uppermost sphere looks to be at about 50 feet above the floor. There is a floor. It's about 50 feet down, as these stair steps lead downward into what looks to be a very large arena. About 70 by 70, about 70 feet by 70 feet large arena. In the middle of the arena is a couple of Sahaugen battling. And as blows are landed, you can hear various cheers coming from various parts of the crowd. And when I mean crowd, there are approximately between 50 and 60 Sahaugen seated in various parts around this place. They all are pretty transfixed on the fight and have not noticed you yet.
Yeah, no for me, dog.
All right.
Okay, I will continue my way downtown.
Okay, sorry. I was double checking something. I was reading things. Okay. So, as you continue, and just to here, let me do this real quick just so you have a better view of this, since you can see this, but because of the way the thing works with the blockage, it became a little difficult for you to make it out.
Oh, dip.
So, there.
Nope.
That's the big arena.
down-
Like I said, there was
like
a
a
bunch of
downward
dudes.
pyramid.
Yeah, it is definitely a downward pyramid. And there is, again, on all 4 sides, is these stair steps leading down. You did see that on the far side of the area that you came in as it was leading down, that there was the same kind of stair steps, or the stairwell that you were seeing from the angle you were directly across, and at the floor level to the north was a set of double doors that were leading into the arena proper. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you had all that.
Sense to me.
All right. With that, yeah, you continue swimming down. You all, by the way, have about 5 minutes remaining.
Oh.
On your potions and polymorph.
Oh, shh.
Then, I guess I'll just check this one last door. Whatever this is down here.
So as you swing around, you see a hall that continues west and then swings up to the north. And so each one of the, by the way, just so you know, each one of those areas that you see the double lines is essentially an archway, just an open archway.
Okay.
Good to know.
All right. As you get further into this area, you see a pillared area with a seaweed bed filling almost the entirety of the northern wall. And addition to that, there's a considerable number of coffers there as well. All the lids are closed, and you can see some of them against the east and some against the west wall based on what you're looking at. You do see there are a few Sahaugen in that room that you can see from where you're currently sitting.
Like 2 or 3?
You can see a couple, yes. You can see 2 or 3.
Okay. You feel a slight struggle from the dwarf in your grips, just kind of straining to see some of the treasure in there.
But more tentacles around you and dip.
Go ahead and give me either your strength. Give me a strength check. Holy crap. I don't know why I forgot your name for a second, but I just did. Nate, give me a strength check versus either an athletics check or a acrobatics check from you, Mel.
I'm gonna roll it at disadvantage because it's only half-hearted, but I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be athletics because I have advantage there.
All right. You absolutely.
You want to beat me with a 1.
Yeah. You see, you're still not. You know, you've only been an octopus for about an hour, so you're still not super great at everything that is octopus related. And he is able to slip away from your grasp.
I do little more than fall to the floor and kind of just crane my neck, all wide-eyed. But if he moves, I'm essentially moving with him, kind of just grabbing at his tentacles.
So essentially, you did that thing where you're like telling someone to hold you back while they're not touching you. You're just putting your arms behind you, like, hold me back, I'm gonna get this guy.
Right.
Okay. Except this with like, oh, you actually let me go.
Much.
I don't actually want to run in that room. Okay. Yeah.
I want to, but
I need someone to be my conscience. Sure. No,
exactly.
no problem. Okay, so you drop to the floor. Let's see. Does anybody in this room hear that? Well, they have a pretty good chance. Okay. What about you? Things are looking really good for y'all. Okay.
I mean, how come every time we find a treasure room, we get lucky and not fight them? Okay, fine, I guess.
I mean, nothing's stopping y'all from starting fights.
It's like Inspector Gadget at this point. Like somehow, like
the only thing stopping me is my sheer detest for being where I'm at. If we were above water, I would have started a few fights by now. But I don't want to fight the water.
Alrighty.
Especially not with 5 minutes left of everything.
Exactly.
All right.
If we have 5 minutes left, I say we just dip, go back up to the top, and
But
so that's where I would just guide you all to.
I mean, we have a good idea, like these chambers around the arena, probably. There's probably even more around on the other side.
And I would totally be cool with saying there was a little bit we left unexplored, but we do have a somewhat of a count of what's going on, and I'd be comfortable with what we had if we wanted to dip out.
So let me ask you this. Would you think you would get paid if you didn't have a good count?
Why are you like this, Alan?
Because
It's a wonderful question. It's a great question.
Because I'm just letting you remembering things that your character would remember.
Yeah.
That's all.
We have more potions.
You all have a lot of potions.
The voice in my head is technically right, Alan. Thank you. You're awesome.
If we gotta come back, we can secure more.
Hello.
Oh.
You
Speaking of other
fish-
consciousness,
Something's fishy with the way you look. I don't. You okay? Did you take the weed that I found?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, what weed?
There you
Oh, wow. we'll check it out later. I looted some cool weed stuff.
Can't you do this too?
Yeah, I'll change into a Sahagin as well.
Okay.
And
So can't we send these back to the start and we just explore like this?
that's probably the better option at this particular point, frankly.
The safety dance is back.
Yes.
Safety swim.
Oh, sure.
Synchronized
Again.
swimming, if you will.
Well, they've got about 3 minutes, so they better hurry up.
Right. I love that plan. Let's execute.
Agreed.
Okay. So, with the last couple of minutes, and you being full on octopusing your way up, so you're just gonna head all the way back to the way up, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna go all the way up to the surface.
Okay. Let me just do one thing as you guys are headed. Again, with the random encounters, you're good. All right, so the three of you have are going to have no problem getting up there. So, with that, both of you, I'm just going to keep you guys. I'm just going to keep you currently where they are. I'm not going to bother like moving you or anything at this moment in time. There's no point of that. So with that, we will take Seabold. Put you here. We will take Wilvane and put you here. And there we go.
All right, where are we? We are.
I think I would decide to reset the fog war again.
I don't know why it does that. So basically, from where you're currently standing, you have the hallway from the north that you guys have already traveled down to this point. The only place direction you haven't gone yet is to the south east, as that's where this hallway currently leads to.
Okay.
See you, Bob.
Okay. Well, just like old times, right?
You go high,
I don't
I'll
know.
go low.
Can you breathe?
Right.
You can breathe underwater, Seeable?
No, I'll have to chug a potion.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
He's
I've got a
got
potion to
okay.
check when it's time.
He's got the ring of swimming, but yeah.
Yeah, that just gives him a swim speed.
Yeah, I have the ring of swimming. Yeah.
But yours gives you a swim speed and breathing underwater, right? Your cloak.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's what I remember. All right, so what are y'all doing?
That's all right. Shall we swim south? I guess you said this kind of loops down.
Down and then
Okay,
heads
so
heads off to the east.
So to the west was that room above where we
Yes,
noped
correct.
out of.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
That is
I'm getting my bearings here.
Yeah. No worries.
So from here, I think I don't know if we can loop around, but we'll go like kind of like south this way. This is a hallway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as you kind of move down this direction, you can see that
Okay.
the hallway continues to the east, a ways further than your night or your dark vision can see.
Okay, I'll go up further to kind of
Uncover what you can
push that
uncover.
forward to
Yep.
see. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're with Wilvane. Are you staying
Yeah, I think,
a ways away?
Are we holding hands or?
Yes, you do.
How do they walk in patrols? I want to copy the.
They mostly
you're
are just kind of
deciding.
swimming.
I mean, how far are they apart? Are they 10 feet apart? Are they next to each other?
They've mostly been kind of a gaggle, just randomly spaced, nothing real rigid on the patrol that you've come across already.
Well, that's going to be difficult to mimic. I'll try and do that.
Okay.
No
worries. Yeah, so you can see that
kind of like flailing a little bit. I'm like, oh, we gotta keep up with that, I guess. Kind of start.
Okay.
With some extra motion.
Sure. No, what I'm basically saying is that they're not like in a formation when they're patrolling. They're just together in a group swimming. That's all I'm basically saying.
All right. Go up to this corner and peek
I
around.
was gonna say you're basically, you can see the wall. It does continue around to the south. Okay. Yep, and it continues down southward a little ways. From where your current point of view is, you can't really see much.
Okay.
See about 1 moment.
Yes.
I just
I'm
need to do
momenting.
something. I just need to do something. 1 moment. I'm just going to cast tongues just in case.
Okay.
That will last an hour, so I've got an hour from now to speak if I need to.
Okay. So your potion as well has started about this time as well. So you have another hour on your water breathing. The rest of you are able. Where are you standing? Are you just at the top of the steps, up on the first floor?
Oh, saying I chugged the potion.
Yeah, you.
Uncontrollably sobbing because I want to be an octopus again. But yeah.
I'll
Should have been a
delete one
druid.
from my inventory.
Should have been a druid.
Hashtag should have been a druid.
Maybe I'll talk to my dude about it. See if I can get him to turn me into an octopus.
Mel's, just as an FYI, Mel's going to take time to pour the fluids out of his boats and anything that might have collected water.
Gotcha.
So he might have a glove off if something happens.
All right. I'm gonna peek down this area here.
Sorry, I gotta fix something real.
Sure, fix things.
Apparently, when something is large and you make them back to medium, it doesn't reset the size of their thing, so it just makes them extremely tiny on the map. That's Nate is a little dot directly like on the map right now for some reason, and I am going to make yourself 5 feet and then we'll be good to go. Right now you were a big boy. Okay. That was kind of funny. That made me laugh. There we go. Now you're the right size. Okay. So for the you two, as you kind of go around that corner, you see in this room, it's a fairly large-ish room. There's about a 10-foot hallway until it opens up. It's about 30 feet wide, and you can see about 15 feet from the angle that you're currently standing at. You can make out voices that can be heard around the corner.
What are they saying?
So some of it is like, I can't believe that the rest of those sea slimes went to go watch the fights and left us here to guard the gate.
So the gate.
Well, maybe we can tell them that they're relieved and they can go watch the fights.
You want to risk that?
Does tongues allow you to speak the language or just understand it?
I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Okay.
Comprehend languages is the one that's understand. Tongues is speak, I believe. Spell grants creature the ability to understand any spoken language. Moreover, when the target speaks, and knows at least one can hear the target and understand what it says. Yeah.
Okay. So as long as they can hear you, they can understand you like you're speaking Sahaugen. Got it. Okay. Cool. That's why I wanted to double check.
I don't know how to do that, but
How good's your deception or / performance?
Mine's not good, but Theobald's.
right, but I can't talk. I'll just be like,
You can help me.
Yeah, I'll point at him.
A solid thumbs up.
All right. So you guys, what are you two doing? Tell me what you're doing.
You look like the Laurel and Hardy of Sargon. A silent movie. I don't think we should do that.
Penn and Teller? Are we doing the Penn and Teller?
Yeah.
We doing the Penn and Teller or no?
What's the worst that could happen?
You could roll initiative.
Yeah, but they can't catch us, can they? We could just
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm sure they have pretty good swim speed.
They don't have Wilvain swim speed.
Probably
Well,
true.
the question is, how many spell slots do you have available? If it's enough to not be a problem,
I
roll it. Fair enough. We are rather split up at this point.
I have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Well, either these guards kill us or our party does. So
Yeah, okay. All right. All right, I'll walk down there. Hello.
So are you just going around the corner?
Yes.
All right, cool. As you go around the corner here, basically you see a large room. You've seen something like this up on the first floor, just in a slightly different arrangement. It's furnished only with a long bench set against the eastern wall, and at the south end of the west wall, there's a bronze gate bars that guard the exit to the west. Beside it on the north wall is a bronze mechanism of chains, wheels, and pulleys And next to that mechanism is a wooden peg has been driven into a crank in the wall. So essentially, cranking the wall is going to open the gate. You see two Sahaugen that are in this area. They both kind of startle a little bit, and they turn to look at you and like, not watching the fights.
Sup, homies?
I just do a little nod and wave, like, eh.
Isn't it the lizard folk that did the homies thing? That's Sahaugen.
Ooh. But they understand that.
Oh yeah, they understand you. Yeah, I know. They understand you.
We were watching the fight, but we wanted to give you a break. Why don't you go ahead?
You're sure?
Of course. And
Say,
I'll move out of the way. Yes?
how have they been going?
Pretty well. It's, can I recall any of it?
I mean, you just saw two Sahaugen in the pit beating the crap out of each other.
There were two of them beating the crap out of each other.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes.
Fine. We will see you later. And they both take off. You got real lucky because you did the one thing that they really wanted to do. So
They wanted to go see the
they
fights.
wanted to see the fight more than anything. So they jumped at it. They jumped at the first opportunity they had to go to this fight. Yeah, so they're gone. They both leave.
I can't believe that worked, Wilbane.
No. Let's move quickly.
Let's just figure out what's going on here. You see this wagon wheel over here?
Yeah, so the large bronze wheel with the with the crank in it, everything
Bronze
looks
wheel,
pretty much
okay.
the exact same as what it was upstairs, where it's got a one of those ratcheting pieces that lock into it that keep it from rolling backwards as you bring it up. However, there is a quick release that you can easily just press and it will instantly drop the gate. It's you've seen its like before.
All right. I also see a line there. That's different too. So, can I see what that? I see down on the bottom the dotted thing.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
the gate.
Oh, okay.
Those are the bronze bars that are currently embedded completely into the stone below.
Okay. So I'm guessing this wheel opens the gate.
Yes.
I don't know if we want to do we want to open the gate, Wilbane?
I suppose we need to scout the whole area. Yes.
All right. So we'll go see if we can move the mechanism.
Yeah. It takes about 3 turns, so it takes about 18 seconds, around 20 seconds to get it all the way up. And now it's unlocked, it's opened, and excuse me, and all it takes is a quick press of a quick release valve or button, and it will just slam shut.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Behind us.
If somebody pushes it, yes.
Suggest I stay back.
Oh. Well, are you able to turn it by yourself?
I used a mage hand last time. Yes.
Okay. I'll go peek ahead. I'm okay with that. I just want to peek past the gate and see what we have.
Okay. All right. So as you kind of go around, one of the things that you notice is that above the gate on the other side, so not the side you're on, but on the very opposite side, there looks to be a net that is fixed on the ceiling.
Okay. I point at it, up at it, and tell Wilbane, don't get any ideas. As I see, there's definitely a net trap or something
Yeah,
here.
looks like, yeah, for sure. It looks like it's a manually controlled though. From inside the room.
Oh, do I see like a rope?
Yeah, you can see the rope. Yeah, the rope basically and a couple of pulleys, and it leads into this other room. Yeah.
Okay, so that's like so they can do that. It's like we got them. So this is like a way into this facility to kind of like control. Okay, I'm gonna just go. Well, I can't see through here. This is open now though, so I can kind of like peek through.
Yeah, it is open.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Let me click it so you can see it. There you go. Yep. So as you kind of pass through the other side, you're able to wait. Let me click this checkbox so you can actually see what I'm telling you here. It opens up. This room kind of opens up directly to your south. You can see a large pillar. And right at the edge of your vision, it kind of drops off. Almost as if there's a cliff right on the other side of this pillar. That's what you can make out. You can hear the sounds of movement and things like that as well.
Okay, we hear things, but I am in Sahagin form. But I'm gonna go a little further to see if I actually can get a count.
Okay.
Of how many are down here.
Yeah. Go right ahead. So as you go deeper in, you can see that for sure there is a drop off. So right on the other side of those pillars, yeah, it just drops off, and there's nothing more that you can see there. In this room, you can make out a bunch of Sahagin in different places. It looks like in a lot of ways. So as you come into the north of the entrance, this vast cavern is just a big open area that you can tell based on what you can see right now. There is that ledge, of course, that you can see to the south with the tent with pillars as well. That leads up to further than your eyes can see. So the ceiling is well more than 60 feet above you. And you can see up on the northern wall, there's a bunch of canvas sacks. And you can just tell by the noise, there is a large number of Sahagin here. You can make out quite a few already, but there is probably way more.
Okay. Seems like a pretty big room.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of tiptoe back out of this. I feel like going forward.
Give
not a good plan
me
here.
an investigation check.
Okay. We will do that. Oh.
17. So just as a guess, right? As generally a guess of how many, based on the amount of talking and what you were able to see in the small amount of time you were there, that is, you estimate at least 50.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, definitely backing up with a plan here. And I'm gonna go back to Wilbane just pretty much straight away. There's like 50 of them. I don't think we want to go that way. I don't think we can Penn and Teller our way through that.
I think we could.
You want to stroll through it?
No, I want to do some magic. I thought that. No. What you heard of the legend of Penn and Teller? It's,
yeah, right.
Well, I guess that's canon now.
very famous in the woods.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Teller.
Boo.
Wait a minute. I would be Teller.
Exactly.
I don't like this story.
So the floors are symmetrical mostly. We've already explored half of this.
Yeah, I feel like
I think we've done. Yeah.
I feel like it wraps probably around similar stuff on the other side. Like if we were to guesstimate it or something.
And then the other entrance is on the northeast where we first came down.
There was like another hallway like above the arena thing, I think, but
We check that out first.
it's kind of like on our way back anyway. We can scooch over that way.
Onward.
All right.
Are we gonna do that, Alan?
Okay. Where you so you're gonna head to that
Yeah, like there was a split where before they went down to where the arena area is, I think.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. You were talking about right over. Right in that area. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's causing it to reset the fog of war now. Every time I drag and drop you directly.
Okay, yeah, that's the other magic.
That's when it does it. That's when it does it. That's how that works. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the split is, essentially right there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where we came downstairs, whooped around. Yeah, I was thinking we'd go east from here.
East.
Yep. Yeah. East would be the way that you haven't gone.
Yeah, let's kind of check that out.
Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And with that, y'all start to head down that way.
Yeah,
it doesn't take you long.
Safety dance.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long before you end up at a four-way hallway. To the south, you can hear the sounds of the arena.
Okay. Another entrance to the arena down below.
Yeah, and if you remember, there was a set of double doors that was right at the arena floor.
And can I see anything above this yet?
So, I mean, to the north, what you can make out is that you do see in that thin sliver going to the north, you can see a what looks to be barred doors, or a barred door, I guess I should say.
Barred doors.
Like a door made of bars.
Next to the arena is where they would keep people they would force to fight in the arena or something. Can I get a little closer to I'm gonna try to be quiet, sneaky up a little bit to see if I can
Give me a stealth check.
sense anybody there. Yeah.
Quick question. Did you guys leave that gate open?
Yep.
Just
26.
Yeah, we left it open.
All right, cool. Might be important.
How far in are you going?
Just to, like inching my way in to see if I see anybody.
Okay.
I guess.
So,
I mean, I can,
as you get
I
a little
can
bit
inch it up or
deeper-
whatever.
Yeah, as you get kind of deeper in, you don't really see much of anything as you move into the room itself. So as you move into the room proper, you can see essentially there is 5 doors that are spaced evenly along the northern wall. All of them are secured from the side that you're on with metal bars.
Like some kind of dungeon room or something.
Kinda,
or
yeah.
holding cell.
It possibly. To your right, by the eastern wall, there's an untidy pile of chains and manacles, leg irons, and a bunch of different keys. On your left, you can see several instruments of torture. There's a wheel, a metal boot that catches and screws on it. There's a press and a rack.
I gotta tell Nessa about this place.
Yeah,
I come down here.
So I was gonna say, there is a fish-like humanoid stretched out on the rack, and there are 3 Sahaugen with their backs to you, so they don't see you. They're concentrating on that fish-like creature, on the rack.
Oh, was it a different? So it wasn't a Sahaugen. They were.
No, it was very similar to the fish people that you have seen.
Like Orkinius or whatever his name was. Oceanius.
Yeah, no,
Oceanius?
that he was an elf. He's a sea elf.
Okay.
This is one of those the fish people, the ones that have the thin, tiny feet that kind of waddle when they walk when they're on land, but they look basically like catfish, in a way.
Okay. I make note of that stuff to tell Mel to put in the notes later.
Let me make sure I'm doing the right one here too. Make sure I'm describing the right creature. This should be the right. Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, like the whiskery thing.
Yeah.
We've seen them, right? We've seen them before.
Yeah. You've dealt with
I
one. It
know
was the
of
one
them.
that felt that was very uncomfortable being on land.
Okay.
Here, I'll do a quick.
Kuatoa or something? Oh, look.
No,
Loa. Oh.
the Loathath. The Loathath. They're kind of like
thanks.
humanoid.
It's Locat, ha.
Yeah. Locat ha. Yeah,
I don't
but you see one of those stretched out on the rack right now.
Okay. I definitely would love to help them, but I am not in a capacity to do so. So I scooch back down, and I fill Wilvane in on this. Ooh, I see my circle of awareness is back.
Oh yeah, and in addition, you can see that in the other rooms, something is definitely moving around in one of them for sure.
Okay, so there's a couple prisoners here, or prisoner and something. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and there is the smell of death as well.
Oh, there,
Yeah, rotting flesh,
the
a corpse,
what
perhaps.
smell? How's that work? The taste of death down there?
I mean, so
Yeah.
because the water breathing, I mean, you can smell it, but yeah, you're
okay.
breathing it in
It's
the
still-
water. Yeah.
Gotcha. I fill Wilvane in on that, and I think we continue east. I'm not trying to run the show, but I think we got to try to get this investigated.
All right.
Yep. Run the show, my dude. Run the show.
So as you continue all the way down east, you get easily to the all the way to the east.
Okay.
And as you get there, it tees off and going to the north and south.
Okay. Okay, let's do well, north should be less if it kind of matches the other side. Let's check north first.
Okay. So as you continue northward, it swings off to the
north.
east. Sorry?
Oh,
North should be where we came down originally.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
oh, did we come down that way?
Yeah.
the
The
other-
first time we came down, and there was a bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So if
as
we
you kind
know
of
about it.
think about your mental mapping in your head, yeah, that
Okay.
you're probably headed back that direction.
If we want to piece that together and just kind of like say that, yeah, that's matching up with where we came down from before, then I'm cool with that.
All right.
Well, good memory on that, Wolvane, because I did not.
These are all symmetrical by a lot, so
It seems like it so far, yeah. Pretty much.
All right.
what was that? Did you hear something?
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So are you just gonna keep continuing southward?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you
wanna
go
take us to
south,
the next
yeah, as you go
entrance
south,
or
yeah,
whatever?
it's going to, it curves back to the east, and then back to the south, and then back
Okay.
west.
Oh,
And as you look
This
down
is
this
probably to
hallway,
the
you can see that,
arena.
yeah, you can see that opening that does lead back to the arena area.
okay, we can tell that that's going on. All right. So let's scooch past that and we'll investigate down here.
Yep. No problem.
And then we should hit the big open room soon.
So as you continue
I
down
think
the
it's
hallway,
south, yeah. Potentially, yeah. Let's see. Okay, we got archways.
there's an archway directly to the east side, leading somewhere, you're not quite sure, and a hallway that continues to the west, where you see an archway to the north and an opening to the south.
Okay, I'd like to peek in sneakily to look into this room to the side. There were like, on the other side, there are a bunch of dudes in the room off to the side.
All right,
so
go ahead and give me-
I'm expecting,
You're expecting people?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
yeah. All right. Let's see
All
if
right,
we're sneaky
29.
enough.
Yeah. Cool.
You're invisible.
Yeah, you're you have successfully John Cena'd, and so as you look in this room, in this area, you can see. Let me just get you over there because it's. There we go. You can kind of get a little bit deeper into this room because of your higher score there. And it's a pillared area. You can see some pillars over on the eastern side of the wall. There are looks to be about 20 Sahaugen. They're just kind of BSing with each other. Some are sharpening some of their weapons. Other ones are doing some crafting with shells and putting them into a necklace and things like that. They all just seem to be kind of just milling around. None of them, outside of the couple that are actually actively sharpening their weapons, none of them are really armed right now. Their weapons kind of seem to be lying against the walls and things like that. This looks to be perhaps a barracks or a just break room of some sort.
Okay.
There
All
are
right,
coffers,
so
by the way. I forgot to mention there are coffers as well.
Okay. I would. I'm gonna take mental notes from my note-taking officer of how many dudes are in here.
Yeah, yep. That's it. Oh,
So,
good call. Thank you.
yep, just to relay that back to Mel. We're gonna have a conversation, I'm sure.
Are you hanging out there, or you're leaving? I see.
No, we're scooching out.
Okay.
It's about as fast as we scooched in, and I guess making our way downtown by this hallway. I guess I want to. Does that go up to the arena as well here?
Yes. So as you get closer, you can hear the sounds of the cheers and jeers coming from the arena getting louder. It looks to be just another entrance to the upper levels of the arena.
And then
Just to make this
down, is it like another gate room thing?
quite possibly.
If
It's
I
hard to tell
peek?
from the angle that you're currently standing. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check if you're gonna just kind of peek
Okay,
around.
okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be ba-doo.
There we go, 27. Yep, go ahead and peek around.
All right, I can march in there basically.
Yeah, so as you kind of go around the
I'm just
corner
peeking
there,
in.
yeah, as you go around the corner there, again, it's very Spartan area with only a long bench against the western wall and the south end of the east wall. You can see the bronze gate, that pretty much the exact same kind of bronze gate that you saw before. There is, there we go, and there is, you can see you can see 8 Sahaugen.
Wow, okay. It's a Hagen note taker, man. Wow. Okay, so another gate. So like this is like symmetrical gate on this side,
Yep,
gate on this
gate
side.
on the
that
other
goes
side.
down to that big room where there's
Goes
a
to that
bunch
big
more
room
down
where there's
there.
a bunch of them, and there looks to be a drop off,
drop-off.
which you're not quite sure
Okay.
what's on the other side of the drop.
Okay.
But you've
I'm out.
estimated in that room was like around 45. You weren't entirely sure because you didn't go in it to really count or anything.
All right, I'm gonna kind of back up and I think we got a good idea of the footprint of this place.
Okay.
Wilvane, I think we should maybe get out of here and make sure the others aren't in trouble.
They probably are.
Of course, I didn't even have to say it, did I?
Nope.
All right, so are you guys making your way back the kind of the same basic way that you came down here? Without.
I think
where
so,
other
because
guys
we'd want to try to catch up with.
avoiding
yeah.
everything on the way that you could.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah. So you're easy enough. There is a patrol on the way, but you're easily able to avoid them. And you find yourselves a few minutes later, climbing out of the cool water. By the way, so for Nessa, Mel, and Nate, 2 Sahaugen come out of the water.
I make a scary face.
I put my finger
One is
up
an
to my
extremely
lips.
short. Yeah, one of them's a very short Sahaugen, comparatively, and the other one just looks like a normal Sahaugen.
Wearing Theobald's clothes.
Wearing all of Theobald's clothes.
Startled, I jump to a battle stance, ready to knock some heads.
Nate just continues crying. Just wants to be knocked. But
I just stand there wide-eyed, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And then I realized the short one is Wilvane. It did not take me long to deduce that.
Oh.
Even though Seabold is wearing Seabold's clothing, I still find it easier to believe that Wilvane is the short one.
Nessa, there's this dungeon down there that you're gonna want to know about it.
Terrible.
You must succeed in an investigation check against my spell save DC to do that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do it. Investigation.
Okay,
Roll
wait.
it.
Investigate it?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Abilities, oh no, skills, and investigation, and click the button.
And I can't remember what it is, but I'm pretty.
Yeah!
You have no idea.
No, I have no idea. The oh fuck seems more likely. But that's funny as shit. I was like, 19-1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it did flip right over from a 19 to a 1. That was funny.
That's great.
That was funny to me. All right.
All right, here we are.
Homies?
Oh, Wilvane, is that you?
So he still has tongues on, right?
He does.
Oh yeah, is he speaking us or
Uh,
them?
Yeah,
You can
anybody,
understand me.
yeah, anything that he says, everyone that can hear him can understand him.
Got it.
Mel naturally switching over to Dwarven because that's what he heard this as. What's up, my dude? Ain't never heard a fish dude speak Dwarven.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
Yeah, Seabold speaks Dwarven as well, and just does this with his, speaking Dwarven, also back. Hey, what's happening, man?
You doing like the lip thing with the finger?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, good lordy.
This
With the
is how
accent.
dwarves speak now.
Yeah. This is that's how dwarves talk in this world now.
Nate also speaks Dwarven, so he'll start sobbing in Dwarven.
Sobs in
I wanna
dwarven.
be an octopus.
Nessa doesn't speak Dwarven, and she has no idea what is going on.
Well, no, because you can still understand me, so
That's
it's
true.
fine.
Okay, that's good. All I hear is.
I think it's time to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're a bit
GTFO.
delirious
should-
at this point.
We should get out of here.
All right.
I think we got a good
no,
count. Yeah, I share info with Mel and Dwarven. Like, no, I don't. I say it in common.
Okay.
So everybody can know what's, like how many,
Like the
how bad it was
counts,
down
the counts
there.
of everything
Yeah,
that you saw,
yeah,
and with that
the
room,
rooms and the
general
two
room
gated
layout.
and the drop-offs and the,
No, I've not been counting, but Wilvain's got an intelligence of 21, so do I have to?
I mean,
I have a relative count going on a list in game.
I would call it a
you have a
history
clue?
check, but I would give you advantage on the history check because it's recent.
It's counting, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if you're just trying to remember the number, then yeah, that's not a problem.
it's not
If I could-
history, but
yeah.
it's his story.
His story, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Just if Wilvain can remember spells,
Yeah, you'll have no
massive
problem.
incantation, I think he can count to like
Yeah.
200 or whatever.
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
not a problem. I was just trying to give you a hard time.
But I don't think Mel can. It was the worrying part.
No. Mel's been scratching on a piece of crocodile hide that he found in his bag. Been notching out ruins in Dwarven that makes sense to him. It's just easier for him to write.
I'll just double check his numbers just in case.
But you all are heading out
well-
of this area, right? You're headed back to.
don't know
Yes,
about
with one caveat. I'm keeping an eye out for metal scraps, leather, anything that could be crafty / important.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, since you're back on the first floor, that floor was you pretty much took everything out because it was above water, so there wasn't a lot of Sahaugen there. So you've pretty much been in there and everything. However, there is the room that had all the weapons in it. If you did not remember, there was a large room on the first floor that I can.
Yep. That's where my mind went.
Yeah.
I should have
That's
said
what-
that at the start. Thank you.
Well,
But yeah,
Wilvain did the Yoda thing, yeah.
While that's happening, Sibyl just kind of changes into his normal changeling form, just to kind of let loose. He's relaxed, like we're kind of getting out of there and feeling a little more comfortable.
Yeah, so that room ran total, as you guys kind of count through, there's 60 spears, 30 tridents, 10 glaives, and 20 warhammer. Are you able to take all of that, or?
What can a bag of holding fit?
I'm bag of holding. We got several.
Yeah, we
I
have
think.
2 bags of holding, so
What does it?
500 pounds, I thought.
Bags.
It's just not going to fit. It's going to stick out. And...
Oh, really? Is it going to be
have
too
to-
much? Is the pile too big?
You have
Is
to
that
get
how
them
it
in the
works?
entrance. I suppose you could do it one by one.
Yeah, I mean it'll
that works,
take a
but I
while to
didn't know.
load them all in there. Yeah. I mean, you can take them all. You can get them all if you want. It's just going to take you a while
Oh, that's gonna.
to
gonna
load
give
60
us a
spears,
problem.
30 tridents, 10 glaives, and 20 warhammers
Oh.
into a bag. Like the warhammer, like you're
Oh.
putting in one at a time essentially, because
Yeah,
the
maybe.
I will insist fervently, being exceptionally stubborn about the whole thing. Anything with metal on it, I need.
and the second thing you got to
Absolutely
think
gotta
of
have.
is that you can pierce a bag of holding from the inside. And if that happens, you destroy the entire bag and all of its contents.
Yeah, I'm not putting anything in my bag.
So okay, so
Maybe the hammers.
anything that's not sharp, we'll put in the bags of holding, and meld. The rest. Is there wood attached to the other weapons?
I mean, so
Did you?
Like,
most of these weapons are not made of wood. They are made of coral and things of that nature. These are all items that have been made by the Sahaugen. So underwater
arguably
metal
speaking-
doesn't really, bode well.
Oh, so
after
none
a
of this
while.
is metal based. It's all coral
It's
and rock.
yeah, it's coral and rock.
Oh,
Oh,
then it's useless to me then.
we're gonna need a lot of
Oh.
bubble wrap.
You know what then? If that's the case, it's all worthless to me and I can't use it for intended purpose. Moving right along. Thank you for the description.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Were you taking any of the weapons though?
No. I need metal, leather, and wood.
Well, I understand what you
So-
need. I'm just asking if any of y'all are taking these weapons.
Like
You know,
for-
these weapons of war that the Sahaugen could use against your team once they attack.
That
Mhm.
And that we could
Right.
sell for money.
Possibly.
Best
Can we
case
put it on a
scenario.
pile and destroy them?
Yeah, do they burn?
I mean, you could probably, yeah, if you want to toss them all into a pile and do some damage to them, yeah, you can definitely break them if you wish, depending on how much time you want to spend doing it.
or-
Not much time at all.
Or just kind of take
Now,
some as
if-
examples of
if-
what we're dealing with?
Okay.
if we set a wall of fire on them, would they burn?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you're gonna you put them in the bonfire and let them just get.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a set and forget spell? Create bonfire.
Concentration.
Concentration. Okay, but up to a minute. Create a
There's 1d8
bonfire on the
fire
ground where
damage.
you can see within range. Yeah, and then they take 1d8 fire damage per round, so that would be 1d8 times 4, 4.5. That's 45 points of damage. Okay, yeah, so you can set it and basically leave, and just keep concentration on it and let it just burn down, and whatever gets burned gets burned.
Okay.
I'll also throw a dome of fire, wall of fire, over the top of it, doing an additional 5d8.
Okay.
Wasting a
If we're gonna set,
spell.
Oh,
if we're gonna set and forget, I would
Okay.
I'm
be
just gonna
happy
get-
to know that.
mm.
I'd be
One of
happy to
you
know
do
that-
something instead of both of you wasting a spell slot.
I'm just gonna take a little flint out and just a little scratch, do little sparks.
Yeah, like
Just
let's think
like
that way.
The most minimal helping
no,
that I
it's-
can do.
Yeah,
to
with
try to help this
your
burn.
wall of fire, you absolutely finish what the bonfire starts. So yeah, you all basically reduce all of those to worthless chunks of coral, and
We show those weapons who's boss.
perfect.
He said with a
And
flint
that's-
in his hand.
You know what? I'll take it. I'm happy for the help. Less things we're gonna have to deal with later. All right, let's get the flip out of here.
all
Throwing
right.
up magic
Flippers outta here?
place.
I did tell you about the prisoner, right, Mel?
Yes. He points out the leather he's been noting on. Yeah, right
Okay.
there. Thank you.
Yeah, I just could be of help.
All right. So you go up to the hallway that leads into the main room that has the guard post area with the gate and everything, and then back out through the front entrance along the raised land area bridge between the fortress and the mainland. And after just a bit of time, you are able to make it back to the rendezvous point with your ship. And you make your way back to Salt. And with that,
We made it through that without any fighting.
I was really surprised, I'll be honest with
Wow.
you. I was
We just
really
went the whole
surprised.
first two floors.
For sure.
I mean,
Like,
you
we're gonna
did,
be here
you
for 3
actually,
more
yeah, you know what?
episodes.
You did fight the entire first floor.
Oh, that's true.
You did fight the
They made
entire
it
first
I-
floor. So,
Not underwater.
Allow me to posit that arguably the most aggressive amongst us really wanted nothing to do with where we were at. And had we not been underwater, I would have pushed into a couple of fights for any chance Mel saw any of those coffers, I would have probably just barged in mine. So
I feel like
so,
we might be coming back here or
Yeah.
something, but so maybe we'll have a chance to get some of that stuff.
Oh, I'm hoping.
All right. So yes, the travel back to Saltmarsh went back without a hitch. You make your way there. We will deal with that next time. You have successfully completed your mission as far as getting to the fortress, getting it kind of mapped out and understanding what its general layout is. You've got a pretty good idea of how many Sahaugen are in the place. And not only that, you took the time to absolutely demolish an entire armory's worth of weapons as well.
They're gonna be so pissed.
Good.
How that all plays out for you in the future, we will find out next time. Y'all did great. I appreciate you all very, very much.
Good job, chat.
I kind of wish.
Yeah.
I kind of wish y'all would have stayed together and saved the fish guy, but you didn't. But that's fine. That's fine. I was hoping for it, but you didn't, and that's fine. Mostly just because, I wanted to one fight. that's all it really was. I just wanted one fight. But
I thought about it, but it's just Will.
One fight would have led to a lot more fights.
Well,
Yup.
I mean, kinda, but maybe not. Depending on if you let any get away.
I thought about running up and stabbing to try to help, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
For
Who
sure, you
knows?
guys were. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But it's fine. Yeah. So we will deal with the aftermath and the report and all that next time we play, which may or may not be in 2 weeks. I usually say 2 weeks, but people's lives get in the way, and things. But tentatively, the 2nd of August will be next game.
Nope.
No. All right. See.
Nope.
Already know.
Yep.
See?
Any chance for a fast track to next week instead?
We will
I'm just excited.
we will have that
We will
conversation
take that
off a
offline.
line. Yeah, we'll take that conversation offline. We'll figure it out. So it might be next week. It might be 2 weeks later. It might be 3 weeks. We don't know when the next time is because we all have lives and sometimes they get in the way of playing make-believe, and it's just how the cookie crumbles. And with that,
Offense to that. I have no life.
well, I mean, I almost said that's true, like a complete asshole, but I stopped myself. I stopped myself at the last second. Well, that's
It is
true.
though.
Well, that's true. That literally was about to come out of my mouth, and I had to stop myself. My smart assness was just there. Well, that's mean. I should not say that out loud.
I've been wanting to say what gives to people instead of what's up.
What
That's
gives?
Not right.
No, that's not correct.
That's not the right. It's not the right thing.
Are you sorry?
That's the first thing I thought of too.
For those of you who don't know, it's basically a guy, he wanted to say, "Are you okay?" and also wanted to say, "I'm sorry" at the same time, and it came out after he kicked somebody in the face on accident and instead said, "Are you sorry?" So, yeah. So he kicked the dude in the
Okay.
face and then yelled at him, "Are you sorry?" So, it's not what he meant to do. Anyway, y'all.
Did we level up?
No,
Ah.
not yet.
Aw.
Not yet.
Did I get a long
Aw.
rest? Did I get a long rest on this trip?
You will have time for a long rest. Yes.
Okay. Alright.
By the time the next thing happens, you will actually have about 2 weeks of downtime between now and when the next part of this adventure continues. So if you have something to do for in 2 weeks, if you want to think about what you might want to do during that 2 week downtime, and we'll
Time to make a new book.
new book.
No, it's not.
All right.
No.
And with that, let's talk to everybody. Hi, everybody. Y'all, if you don't know my
Hello.
players, let's introduce the players again. We'll start with across the way over there. That is Captain E-Rock, who plays Seeable. Captain E-Rock, tell the people about yourself.
Oh, hey, I'm Captain E-Rock on Twitch and the YouTubes at Captain E-Rock, all the places. We've been streaming a lot of Grounded lately, some Dune and some RoboCop. We're gonna be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. playing something. Grounded or RoboCop. I don't know. I got the bad ending on Grounded, so I feel like we need a redemption arc and get the good ending on Grounded. So not sure what we're gonna do, but you can find me there. Also, yeah, this has been fun. Thanks, Alan.
Also, yeah. Awesome. All right, cool. And directly underneath is the Rusty. God damn it, you with the stupid face every time. That's the Rusty Panda. Pay no attention to her, other than that she streams, and then you should pay attention to her. I shouldn't say don't pay attention to her. The whole point is for her to announce what she does. That was terrible of me. Just, Panda, say what you gotta say. She plays Nessa the Bard. You're muted.
Panda two ways
there
at
you
the
go.
end. No.
You were muted
no,
for
I'm
a
not.
second.
Listen to me, I am here. I'm the Rusty Panda with 2 A's at the end. I do streams for Rams on the Twitches stuff. And a lot lately I've been doing music, piano. I'm gonna be getting back into some more piano practice, so I'm excited about that. So songs and piano, and then some video games when necessary. And I'm also doing some Wiki Wednesday back in there, but I'm not doing it as frequently as I used to. So check out Wednesdays at 7 p.m. I'll be here Central.
Alrighty. Now next across the other way, that's Mel, who plays Null Hercules. You got anything for the people, Mel? / Null Hercules /
Oh, it's the summertime, folks. Be extra cautious out there.
The
And
living's
whatever
easy.
you do, pay attention to Panda and high five. Good job. Keep up the nonsense.
Alright.
That-
Next, directly at the very bottom, all the way down below me, is I Am Pingus. He is my illustrious mod. You will find him here most times that I am here, and laying the smackdown on people who need to be smacked down. Usually me. Usually just makes fun of me. That's usually what happens. Anyway,
That is like 90% of the time.
90% of the time, exactly. You got anything, my friend?
Sing us a song. You're a piano woman for Panda, and no, other than that,
All right. And then last but not least, in the bottom corner, way over there, that is Danabo, who plays our illustrious wizard, and tentacle maker, Will Vane. You got anything for the
Giggity.
folks? Danabo?
I am so glad to be out of this dungeon. If I feel like I've been in it for 6 months, like a real prison.
Seriously,
been a while.
I'm with you on that one.
And I had a really good name for my Sahagin disguise, but he didn't ask me my name.
Oh,
What was it?
It was gonna be Finn Diesel.
That's just gonna spend the whole time just talking about family. That's all he's gonna do.
I had a whole bit, but he just left. Oh, okay.
should have explored it more.
Damn it. Well, that's what
It was right there.
you ended up
Then I
doing.
went off on Penn and Teller. We could have been Vin Diesel and I don't know what.
You don't know what? What was her
I don't
name?
know what.
Letty? What was the girl's name? Letty, I think. Anyway, I don't watch those. So I
Thank you,
have-
Alan.
All right,
Yeah,
so
thank you, Alan.
for all of
Yeah.
you over on
Alan, thank you.
the tubes, if you're over there, drop the click the little button, click the bell, then you'll know when we go live, and you'll know when a new video goes up. You'll find all the previous series of Unfortunate Decision episodes there right this second. If you're over here on the Twitch side and you're not following, drop that follow and you'll know when I go live. I will be back tomorrow around noon. I'm debating on doing more, if I'm just gonna finish, if I'm gonna do more optional bosses or just finish Clear Obscure. I don't know. I might do a little of both. That's going to happen tomorrow. And then What the Friday, I'll be
Nice.
playing more my friendly neighborhood for What the Friday on next
Oh,
Friday.
okay.
And that's kind of, during the week, I never know what's going to happen because, well, one, I'm on call, and two, I'm always tired afterwards. So I hardly. But regardless, drop the follow. You'll know when I go live, and then you can laugh with and or at me, depending on whatever I happen to say on any particular day and or time.
Take a picture.
I need a picture. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. So I have a couple of things that are on my desk that I don't know if people would even know what they are. I don't know if that matters so much.
Do you have anything regarding water or like fish or like anything of that
I have
nature?
nothing fishy.
Lizards, alligator lizards in the air.
No alligators, no fishes.
Oh,
No, go fish.
I have a foot rasp. You know what one of those are? You ever seen one of these things?
What? No.
Have you seen one of these
What
things?
is a foot rest? No, I haven't. What
Okay,
is
you
it?
know what a cheese grater is, right?
Oh.
This is a cheese
I
grater
know
for
what
your
that is
feet.
now that
That's what this is.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
You put it on top of your pasta?
Oh my God. That is so gross.
No.
That is so gross.
I'm-
Because
I am so done today.
Olive Garden server style.
Oh.
Good enough.
Oh my
put all
god!
up
The
on
funny thing
there.
Like this.
I have a friend that calls Parmesan cheese feet because it smells like feet.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Oh,
Basically, I've been trying to get rid of 20 years of wearing army boots and doing 12-mile ruck marches. So I have one of these. Let's see, what else do I have? I don't know. I have this weird tape stuff that doesn't do anything. God, I have all sorts of dumb shit on my desk. None of it's worth anything right now. I have lipstick. That's not going to help us. I think I've already
like
done a
you're
lipstick
making the
one
blub
anyway.
blub face,
What's that?
like a blub blub face, but you go blub blub.
I don't think that'll matter, but like we can try it. We can try it.
This looked like he was making a finger mustache or something.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Why not? Why not both? Let me get rid of. Hold on. Let me get rid of this section.
I gotta figure out how to do that. Oh, virtual.
Awesome. Sliding cat butt emoji. Know that? It just looks dumb. Well, how is that different from anything else
point.
I've ever done? I mean, let's be honest.
That's the point.
Let's be honest here. If I had a box of goldfish, it would be perfect. And I don't. I don't have a box of.
Drink water.
We can make a fish paste.
Is that what fish look like, Alan? Is that? Is that what you
What about
think
a
of?
what a shark fin?
Hold on. I should probably.
No, what does a shark look like? Yeah. Can you show us what a shark looks like? Or an octopus? Can you do an octopus?
Oh yeah. Yep, that's the money ticket.
Is that an octopus?
That's more like a squid, I think. It's,
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's right, because squids have 8, or squids have 10. So I have to do 8. It's gonna be like. Is that what we're going?
and it was
No,
a giant
out.
octopus, so I've got to blow it up a bit. That's...
I mean, do I need to get closer?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
How close do you want me to get?
Oh God.
Real. Real.
Not ASMR.
How do we save the bitches? I gotta go back into the VOD. I'll go back into the VOD.
Oh, fishes have teeth now too.
Oh, yeah. I'll Photoshop those out.
Can you send me a few of those down above, please?
No!
I appreciate you.
Private use.
All right.
Private
This
use.
is my private collection.
I don't want to be part of any of y'all's private collection, okay? I don't want to be part of any of y'all's private collection. All right. Y'all, again, thank you for hanging out with us as we played our silly little game of make-believe and then made fun of me for like the last 15 minutes of the stream. I appreciate you all very much for that. We'll be back tomorrow at noon for more Claire Obscure. You'll see us there. Socials, have all of our socials. You can do all those things if you want to do it. You can follow us, jump in the Discord and have conversations with us where I do all sorts of weird things. You know, old man yells at cloud. I do all that as well. You can find all that there. But again, y'all could have been anywhere, but you came to see me, and that makes me happy. It makes all of you amazing human beings, and I appreciate you all very, very much. You have no idea how much I love you. But not as much as I love my wife, because she's probably listening. And with that, we're gonna call it a night. Until next time. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there. At a minimum, just don't make it worse. All right, have a great one. Have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, stay out of trouble. And never, and I mean never, reach under a moving lawnmower. All right, just don't. It's
Never again.
never again. Once is enough. Have a good one. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their